So I think teacher compensation is a huge challenge for our district. There's no doubt that what we pay our teachers is not enough for them to be able to survive in San Francisco. It's one of the reasons why we're losing so many of our teachers. It's one of the challenges that we have in attracting teachers. So we need to commit to get our teacher salary up to much closer what is a living wage, I think, for teachers in San Francisco. There's a number of ways that we can do that. One is making it a top priority in our budgeting. So as we think about what we want to do in terms of new initiatives and that sort of thing, we need to make sure that teacher salaries are always at the highest priority. And I think that the board has agreed that that's where we are. I started a conversation this year to see if it was possible to get a parcel tax on the ballot this year. And we had a number of meetings about it. I thought that it was of such urgency that we at least had to try to consider whether there was a possibility to do it in light of the challenges that we're facing with teacher salaries. We weren't able to do it, but we already started a working group so that we can bring together the union and other stakeholders and the district to try to figure out what a parcel tax would look like in the near future. It's one of the few tools that we have to actually raise additional funds that can go directly to salaries locally without relying on the state. So we obviously have a parcel tax from 2008, and it's now going to have been 8 years and 10 years if we put it on 2018. I think it's time to talk about upping that. We also can look at QTA as a potential additional source of funding for teacher salaries and kind of changing how that's allocated. But I do think that we need to look at the full scope of funds that are available to us locally, of which parcel taxes are a piece, of which other local taxes may be available, and continue to advocate to the state to reform Prop 13 and do other things to give us more money.